Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is DB333, and welcome back to Hearts Ryan 4 in the last days of Europe as the Russian People's Union. It's hopefully going to be the last video, because, it's almost 11. I'd like to play a little bit more Mass Effect. And then go to bed, because I gotta get up, 1 for the gym, 2 for, my, Comcast is coming to hopefully fix my internet. And for whatever reason, I gotta be here for it. Because, you know, I live with other people, they could deal with it, but I guess they don't want to. So what we're going to do, we'll just go into the atomic age. I'm not too worried about atomic energy. I'm more worried about this fucking deficit. But, shouldn't these guys be friendly and willing to, give it up? You'd think that they'd put the military state back in power, but I guess not. I guess we really don't care about Madagascar. Get some improved jet fighters. Oh, it looks like they don't have any planes. Don't I have a air battalion somewhere? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's see, I don't care too much about that. Fighters. And do I have any CAS somewhere? CAS. And then close air support. Let's move these guys over here. You guys do air superiority. Help take out this region. Not that you need too much to take out Kazakhstan, but every little bit helps. Better go, better to go overkill than underkill. There goes that little Congo crisis. Alright, this is just rough to see. This is Casa Voodoo. Trying to remember if I know any of these names, because I'm trying to learn a bit more African history, because I think it's kind of interesting. Post-colonial stuff. Congo State. Who's over here? Undula. Name's not ringing any bells, damn it. Oh, that's formerly Central Africa, it seems. It seems that, guess we don't have any more troops on this border. Well, I don't know if it'll actually matter if we move into Alma-Ata. Or even if we just take that. Just in case you move and take that. They're starting to retake some of their stuff because the AI is being stupid. Half a half. You guys can do an offensive line. You move in to take Kizil Orda. Alright, we'll do no day-night cycles. Let's do Foundation for Research. Nuclear stuff I'm not caring about, so we'll just push through as much as we can, as quickly as possible. We'll save up political power, just because I know we'll have to core Kazakhstan coming up. Iraq, civil war, civil strife in Iraq. Who'd have thunk it? Oil crisis erupts. People don't want wars. We want the sound of battle. The battle of destiny. Nasser. Okay, Alma-Ata. Oh, it doesn't matter. Pavlovodar, that's not the best state, honestly. This already is... Yeah, this is already one of the best states to start coring up. And I think Novopolska is also a solid one. Solid enough, I'll go with it. Akitobi, no. Konstanty, probably this one after. Well, offensive line, remove. We'll do new front line altogether. Get all the troops nice and redistributed. And we'll just rush forward till 71, and then we'll just go to war. Professionalism is coming along nicely. Poverty rate is being rid of. That's not a proper sentence. We're getting rid of our poverty at a pretty solid rate. That's a better way to put it. More tanks. They have a lot of cold acclimation. It's very nice. Better artillery, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Let's move these guys over here. We'll go ahead and prepare to invade in northern Siberia. What is this? Pavlodar. It's not the worst core, but it's not really the best either. Kurgan. Expand that. Where's Kurgan again? One of these. Kurgan. Yanagon, Selagar. Kurgan, that's it. Oh, some more fucking infrastructure there that we don't need. Building slots would be nice, but we don't need the fucking infrastructure there. But somewhere else. Let's do that. And then that. Fill the rest up with a little extra artillery, and then from there more battle tanks. So we can probably ease it a bit on the infantry equipment, because we got plenty in reserves. Eventually we'll probably want to go ahead and, shit, what is their research? I was gonna actually look. Well, eventually let's get working towards some new infantry equipment. But we got plenty of AK-47s, and if there's anything I know about the AK-47 is that you can use it for fucking anything. It'll still be fine. Okay, Aktau. That's not good. That's better. That's better. Konstanty is next, then. Kostanay. Kostanay is next. There we go. That's the more correct way to say it. We got mad manpower. A nice full army. The young men wanted to do one thing and one thing only. Serve Russia. Let's get some better drop tanks going. From here, chase the sun. And soon enough, the drums of Russia will march ever more forward. Let's go ahead and get better guns. Beautiful. And then probably, maybe anti-air actually. That's not the worst to get working towards. And if we can start building them, we actually might want to start building military factories. I don't know the last time I've done this. It's been a while since I felt the need to actually build military factories. But I think it's time, because we have plenty of stuff. If we're getting anti-air again, which actually that's going to take about a year, so I don't know how much time we'll have for that exactly. But for roleplay reasons, at the very least, then that'll be a good idea. These will get moving on sooner rather than later. I think this was the best after. Not, whatever. It's not going to be the biggest deal. Let's just fucking core at this point. So we can core pretty much everything. I think that's next best, and then Ektau. The least memorable. Whoever, I guess if there are any devs watching who work on the Kazakhstan region, you should stop, since you took out the tag in, I think it was here, whichever was the tag here, I forget. But you should make this area just one state to core, instead of the two. Just to save power, make it more immediately useful to core it up. Because they're not separate tags anymore, so it doesn't make any sense anymore while they're split up. I mean, these two... I mean, you have this massive state that is one whole thing. You have this large state, not population-wise, but size-wise, so it makes sense only that. Then you got a couple mixed states, but I just merge these two up, because you got these two are unified, these two, and because those are all one tag, you might as well, since this is one tag now, make it one state. Oh, we can prepare for the Unification War. Grand Showdown. Bam. 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 Command power. We're getting a lot today. I'll take it. And, I guess with Soviet Socialist Republics, Yagoda's finally... Oh, Besanova's taking power now, okay. I guess Besanova's finally, doing something. This will increase our GDP by a whole $100. Okay. Oh, that's huge. $100. Whew. That is impressive. We'll probably ease off on that a little bit. Maybe more infantry fighting vehicles, honestly. No, actually, I just realized we got a lot of those bad boys to upgrade. So that might still take a while. Let's get Night Vision 2. Kind of, started to sleep on some of that stuff. Keep on keeping on. Tomsk is starting to collapse. They're losing to Irkutsk. You got our tanky boys ready to do some pushes in quite possibly the worst, one of the worst fucking places for them to push. Actually, they don't. This is just normal guys, so it might be interesting to see how these end up working out. Gonna trust for devs that they created some actually pretty useful Oh my god, the fucking AI. Fucking hate how the AI does this all the time. It's nice if they create templates for themselves. I like that. That's good of them to do that. But all these fucking shitty divisions that are more or less the same. And that's what we're gonna get working towards. Mechanized. It's a little too late to get working on mechanized, admittedly, but better late to start now. Wait, what are the mechanized? What do they need? APCs? What about IFEs? What? Armored person... Well, I guess we gotta swap these out real quick. Production, there we go. And that's what we need to research. Okay. You can tell I'm not in the nitty-gritty high-tier. I definitely couldn't make in the competitive HoI 4 esports thing that all the Tommy K's and all of them are doing. I would not last. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's okay. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. It might not be okay. It might be embarrassing. But I'm not embarrassed if I'm supposed to be. We'll sweep eastwards. There goes the Iranian Civil War. And into Tomsk we go. When will we stop? Fuck if I know. And this is just going clean. Cool. Life does not always forgive weakness. Adolf Hitler. To last forever. And we'll do another offensive line from there. And you guys keep pushing. This is going very easy. My god, it's going almost too easy. We're just pushing them. Advanced developmental phase. That's nice. Yeah. I'm enjoying this. Let's get improved jet fighters, advanced jet fighters. There we go. We're just kind of spit roasting Tomsk right now. Which, seeing how a lot of their philosophy is Greek-based, they might not be necessarily opposed to that. And for the record, nothing wrong with that. No prejudice one way or the other. You guys do... They can do that. And I'm happy that they probably wanted that, because that's just what they got. Sport weapons, let's get some... all of that, really. We'd get working on core more of that, but we don't have control of it just because, well, you know. There we go. Better agricultural methods. Modern agriculture. Look at that. Look at that. Our farms are kicking ass. Our farmers are serving Russia. Our workers are going to serve Russia. Our soldiers, sure as hell, serve Russia. Our poor people are going to serve Russia and no longer be poor because they live in Russia. Oh, this is great. I like this. Probably more tanks would be good. Looks like we're running a little low on some of those. Probably... How are our air wings coming along? They're almost out of northern Siberia, which is good. There's not much use for these guys here anymore. There you go. Eastern Siberia, that's where the big chunk of the fighting is. Or where it's about to begin, at least. These things are doing pretty good, actually. I'm pretty proud of them. They seem to be pretty simple divisions, but they're doing the job pretty well. Yeah, a bunch of African stuff. Just looks rough. I don't think that's supposed to be like that. Would be neat to see the OFN start to work with some of these nations. Like Botswana. I don't know how the fuck that's supposed to work. But okay. Clifford DuPont. What the fuck are you doing there, dude? I don't even know who you are, but you look like you don't belong there. That's one of these things is not like the other. One of these things is not quite the same. A name sounds familiar, but I don't know where from. Better anti-air. That's what we're going to need to start working on soon enough. We got a lot of anti-air to give our boys. But we can get these guys up and running and see how that ends up going. Better industrial equipment. Beautiful. Excellent. Full army of tanks. You get boys get going. Orange tank. Let's get some improved anti-air. It's all coming along. It's all moving. Our men are dying. It's not looking good for our ratios. We are low-key getting ratioed. I'm not gonna lie. That gives us access to these guys. No, it doesn't. It says we're green and we're good to go, but I'm starting to doubt that a little bit. Let's halt everything. We still got troops getting in position. Let's let them recalculate everything. Support weapons 5. Yeah, these guys are just kind of... We'll wait until everyone gets in position, and then we'll actually see whether these guys are ready to go. I don't like how the tanks got moved into the fucking mountains. That's a horrible... Oh my god, we need a lot of tanks. Oh god. We're running pretty low on tanks right now. How are we doing resource-wise? We probably need more rubber. Viafani Massacre. There goes Aldo Moro. Alright, we are really not doing the best right now against them. It's a little disappointing. Guess our weakness is an actual Red Army. Let's have one guy go up here. That is... These provinces are so big and huge and fucking unwieldy. That's hard to fucking... know which is which. These things are gonna fucking die. Some of these guys have nothing left. Batov, are you sure you're good, man? Are you sure these guys are good? We lost a guy. A division just upped and fucking died. Are you seeing this shit, man? I'm gonna integrate these two states. We've taken them back. That's nice. Man, I don't know if we... Batov, are you good? Yes, sir, apparently. Elisada. We got a professional army now. There go the Iberian Wars. There are no winners or losers, only victims in a war. Okay, this actually will help out if we get this encircled. Especially if we take Irkutsk right now. We can move in and take that. You guys, hold them back there. Fuck, that's... Actually, we just take that anyway. Man, doesn't matter. Just hold on to that. We got a thick fucking pocket. We got a pocket of pussies. Just start grinding them down. Probably should wait until they get some strength. Oh, dude, equipment. What do we need? Anti-tank, right? Advanced anti-tank. Oh my god, we lost 1 million people. Holy shit. It's definitely the bloodiest war I've done before. But it's not the worst war I've done, performance-wise. In that we're actually making pushes. Casualty-wise, this is the fucking worst. Let's be real. Oh my god. Oh, this is horrible. Batov is gonna have to write a lot of fucking letters after this is done. But it's okay. It'll all be okay in the end. Better industrial expertise. I don't know why we have all our tanks in the fucking mountains. I don't know what fucking Batov is smoking if he thought that was a good idea. But what I do know is that we have these guys pretty much surrounded from the rest of them. We're doing good. We got an encirclement off. Beautiful. Hemos Pasado. This is just brutal. These guys, they're not a war. They got this weird little state. I don't know how that works. So I think this is Catalonia too, or Catalan. Yeah. So the fact that I don't get paid enough to understand, so I'm not going to question it. You know? It is what it is. Infantry fighting vehicles. They're being sent to the worst fucking places. I swear to God. Let's take out these fucking morons and moron. Yeah, I can absolutely assure you that's probably not how you pronounce it, but point still stands that these fucking losers are gonna die. I don't even care about research. Fuck. I mean, let's do that. I guess that. And fuck it, that. And with that, casualties are a bit more even now. We're still lost 1.32 million people. Hey, serving Russia, no matter the cost. Someone better call the base department, because, That's what we are right about now. That's where we gotta go to. Do that. That. Like so many fucking military factories. Oh my god. I like it. I'm not complaining. I'm just not used to it. How's our economy looking? Oh my god, that fucking deficit. This would not work in toolbox theory. There's no way this would fucking work in toolbox theory. Not a fucking chance. I don't know what'll happen, but if there's any... I'm supposed to rework the economic tidbits. And so if there's actually a way to default on debt, we would default. Gonna get some water, drink up a bit, hydrate. Let's see. The Iberian federal government is holding on. Franco looks fucking depressed, and I don't know what the yeah, Mans is let's try to just move in and take that. That should hopefully be everything that we need. There goes Stato Novo. There we go. Face of pain, there are no heroes. Music's appropriately ominous for the war, but here we go, boys. Ever since the days of Peter the Great, the city of Sverdlovsk has acted as a linchpin, offering easy passage through the Urals and tying the two disparate halves of Russia together. Now it seems the so-called gateway to Asia has done exactly that, though in a far more literal sense. From his new seat of government in Sverdlovsk, Marshal Pavel Batov has declared the Russian People's Union to a cheering crowd of thousands. Batov seeks to continue the proud traditions of his mentor and close friend, the late Konstantin Rokossovsky. In a speech, he declared that the Red Army exists not only to protect the people of Russia, but to serve and guide them through turbulent times, hence the name. With millions of Russians still under German occupation, only time will tell what the future of the People's Union will hold. Long live the Marshal. 1 minute can decide the outcome of the battle, 1 hour the outcome of a campaign, and 1 day the fate of a country. Alexander Suvorov. And to serve Russia. Look at that, boys. Pavel Batov stumbled as he walked through the battlefield. He could hear screams emanating from all around him. Some were distant, while others sounded close enough to be coming from right beside him. The marshal, however, was unable to tell. He could not keep his eyes open for more than a second, try as he may. It felt as though he was staring into the sun when he tried to look around, despite the pitch darkness. Eventually the screams grew more distant, and the pace of the explosion began to slow. Batov noticed he could finally open his eyes, and saw that he now stood in what appeared to be a massive graveyard, with white crosses marking graves as far as the eye could see. Turning back towards his front, Batov noticed what with a curious statue in the distance. Standing beside the monument were several men wearing the uniforms of a Red Army general. Upon drawing near, however, he noticed he could not make out their faces, no matter how hard he tried. The figures began to clap as Batov moved closer to inspect the monument, which was a large blood-stained depiction of himself. As he reached out to touch the statue, he heard one of the faceless men speak. "They all died for you." Pavel Batov let out a muffled gasp as he awoke. Frantically looking around, he felt relief wash over him as he realized it was just a dream. The details of what had occurred in his sleep began to fade away, and Batov took the sunlight beaming in through his room window as a sign it was time to get up. An important strategy meeting concerning Moscow was to take place that day, and the marshal wasn't about to make a habit be late. It was just a dream. And here we go. Russia's turbulent history has, by nature, given rise to a number of extraordinary military men who use their considerable talents to snatch victory from the jaws of certain destruction. Now, arguably, the darkest period of Russia's existence has come to a close, and history has found yet another such figure to give its eternal gratitude to, Pavel Ivanovich Batov. Grand Marshal Batov is a man who defied the circumstances he and his comrades found themselves trapped in. When his enemies were restless and aggressive, Batov had a knack for putting his thoughts before his actions. While some warlords considered no price to be high enough if the reunification of Russia was concerned, Batov took great care to not put his men in unnecessary danger. His refusal to stoop to the level of his foes did not impede his progress, and now the so-called modern Suvorov finds himself at the helm of a renewed Russian state. Batov, however, takes little comfort now that the guns have fallen silent. His greatest test yet, the reclamation of Russia's heartland from the Nazi scourge, lies ahead. The Grand Marshal lies awake at night thinking of the brutality such a titanic conflict is likely to bring about. Worse still, Batov holds lingering doubts that his subordinates share the same vision for Russia as he does. For now, however, Pavel Batov will continue on as he always has, with an unwavering loyalty to Russia and to her people. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to end it here. It was fun. I'm glad I could finally do this. We'll be back next week with good old Yeltsin. I think Brazil should still be uploading. I think I still got to record more of that, but Brazil should still be going for a fair while after this. So you guys have that in the future as well. So start looking forward to that. It's been a pleasure as always. I had fun with this. I hope you guys did too. If you like this video, leave a like. If not, feel free to dislike. If you want to see more of this content in the future, hit the sub button for more uploads every weekday, occasionally Saturdays. If you have any comments, feedback, concern, anything of the sort, comment section below is the place to leave it. If you want to stream back to one of them, Patreon. The United Arab Republic formed? What the fuck? Okay. That's interesting. I've never seen them form before. Kind of based, not gonna lie. Anyway, fuck, what was I talking about? Something. I have Patreon, I have Discord, and I have a Twitch down link below. If you're interested in any of those, check out the description box. That's really about it, guys. My name has been DogBoat333. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Pa-ra-pa-pa, pa-ra-pa-pa, pa-ra-pa-pa. Ba-ra-pa-pa, ba-da-pa-pa, ba-da-pa-pa, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Rossi. I'll play this out real quick. Is there a timestamp here I can use?
Российские войска, и пусть военная дорога не
and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure serving with you. Grazie. Goodbye.